They're minors. I hope you hear that, YouTube. They're I'm fixing to break your camera.
So what happened here? So it looks like there was some sort of car accident and this guy was trying to get footage of it.
I'm just recording the scene.
You're not going to.
You're not going to.
This is our family. And you don't have permission.
If you guys have an issue, the officer's right over there.
I'll get the officer.
We have the right to say no. You have no
I'm not
permission.
recording anybody's
They're
faces.
minors.
They're
minors.
There's your two kids
Okay.
under
You
18.
film a minor and you put his face anywhere, I
This
will
is
sue
wrong.
you and you will never have anything.
All right, let me just interrupt to say Karen here is immediately wrong. It is not illegal to film people in a public place, especially in what appears to be a public street. It's only illegal if you have a reasonable expectation of privacy, which on a public street you don't have.
He is a minor. Those two children are minors. They're my minors. You better remember that in the state of Texas, it is against the law for somebody to take
That
a
is my
picture of
sister
a
and two
minor.
nephews.
Of a minor
No.
without their permission, without a parental permission.
You don't
You
do
do
this.
not have that.
No.
They're
can't.
minors,
He
son.
can't.
They're minors.
Okay.
They're minors.
You know, it's funny, every time she says they're minors, I just imagine a bunch of coal miners standing next to a car accident. And I love how she says it's illegal to film us without our permission as they pull out phones and film him. Also, she says, I'm gonna sue you and you're never gonna have anything again.
I will
is
sue
wrong.
you and you will never have anything.
Yeah, that's just not how lawsuits work. Even if you lose, they don't like garnish all of your assets for life. So there's a lot to hate about this video, but I gotta say, the ending is so satisfying.
He's allowed to film.
Even minors?
Yes. They're in public. There's no expectation of privacy. I need you. Hey. Let me deal with it. You guys are fine to film. You guys go over there. You're taking my attention away from dealing with your kids and your family because he's doing what he's allowed to do. All right?
Hey, Karen here.
Permission.
They're minors. They're minors.
You know, it's funny, every time she says they're minors, I just imagine a bunch of coal miners standing next to a car accident. As she like walked off into the woods. Legit like that Homer Simpson disappearing into the bush meme. I mean, social media has been a thing for like 20 years now. How do people still not know you are allowed to film in public? If someone is filming you in public and you don't like it, the most you can do is ask them nicely to stop and hope they do. Because unfortunately, if they don't stop, there's not a lot you can do about it.
Brawl Talk just dropped and we have a like, you know how Brawl Stars like takes a lot of inspiration from like different games and whatnot? This is like Rengar in League of Legends, if you guys ever played the game. It's like a fun assassination mechanic, I'm not gonna lie. Plus that trait, interesting. She has decent health as well. When I see stuff like this, like crazy traits, I'm like, is this like gonna be an ultra legendary or like a legendary Brawl? It gets me nervous. Some of these mechanics are crazy.
The higher the enemy's health, the more damage she does.
What? Was that her super, they said? Yeah.
Gives Ali pulsing stealth. It also allows her swamp swipe damage to scale.
Bro, it's literally Leon's but better, right? Leon's super, but it gives her more damage. What the frick? It is literally Rengar, though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even play League that much. It's just such a like iconic character. I feel like a lot of people know who it is. Ants! I guess I didn't make the connection, but I thought it was like, are those little ants running around in the sneak peek photo? But like I was saying before, like that silhouette is ridiculous. Who could have guessed it? Given the vibe, yeah, in the background, it looks like this is fitting into the Cordelia's family, right?
Trunk is a fake tree controlled by a bunch of ants.
Oh, wow.
For the death of one of their friends.
Holy
They also
crap.
have a unique trait.
Definitely a tank.
Enemies more the further they are from the center of the
That's not too bad damage. It's giving me like, you know, kind of simple gameplay, right? The whole Doug and Jackie kind of aesthetic. Getting close, tank damage, yeah.
Dealing damage as they dash forward and also leave
Interesting.
piles of ants in their wake.
Definitely be good for his kit. A dash like that doesn't seem like the most like crazy fun brawler, but I don't know. I could be wrong about that. Definitely going to be good in the brand new mode, right? Angels and demons coming back. Interesting. Oh, cool. Are they coming back, the abilities?
The pills are meant to stop the voices.
Yay, they're coming back. I'm actually pretty okay with that, dude. Oh, wow. Dude, honestly, if I were to ask for an event back, we just recently did a tier list on the gacha side of Brawl Stars, kind of allowing me to relive the past events that we've had. And I'm not gonna lie, I think this was my favorite event. Just the enjoyability of it, how many drops we got, the changing, like the next day you're hoping for Angel. And like to switch it up the next day or hoping for demons. It was just kind of fun. I don't know, I kind of liked it, which is why maybe they're bringing it back. That Buster skin is sick. All of them are sick. Look at 8-bit. Whoa. Gain a speed boost after using your super. Interesting. So there's a bunch of new abilities. Are they going to show more here? You can equip 3? Oh my gosh. Spawns damaging angelic area of effect on move. Gain speed, and then your super creates a damaging angelic area of effect. So it's like a movement speed set of 3. Just in general, I enjoyed the abilities in this mode as well, more than anything that we've gotten. Just like the coordinating, like trying to find the best comps with like organized teams. And like now that we can use 3 at a time, it's going to be even more in depth, like strategy wise. It's going to be fun. I like that a lot. What are they going to do for these 3 now? Your main attack fires demonic projectiles, summoning a demon pet in place of defeated allies, and then using your super also fires demonic projectiles. So a more damage output comp right there. Not bad. Hey, that's exciting. Ooh, those are sick. Look at that.
He has an OnlyFans?
Hey, and they
They're getting edgy in these Brawl Talks, bro.
we have a new game mode based on the most
Dodgeball.
popular game.
Dang.
About sits in
Whoa.
the middle when picked up, can
I like these sport game modes that they keep testing out. You can tell they're like trying to find the success of like Brawl Ball with all these sports, but we've now gotten hockey, obviously soccer or football, basketball, volleyball, and now dodgeball. Like we're rolling through all the sports. One of these updates, we're gonna have like baseball up in here or something like that. Oh wow.
Point for your team. First,
Interesting. Okay, I'm looking forward to that.
we reskin an old game mode to make it
That's
more
good.
competitive.
Uno.
players collect Star Park arcade tokens.
You can no longer jump with tokens, and token order is locked, meaning it's
I didn't mind the Uno event. I thought it was pretty fun. The game mode was fun.
Days, the tutorial has been updated.
Oh wow.
two brawler reworks.
2 brawler reworks.
Now has a variable distance. Hitting an enemy
What?
brawler during the charge will stop all and
Oh
slow
my
nearby
goodness.
enemies. His gadget, Stomper, makes his next super stun enemies briefly on impact instead.
Oh my gosh. I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this change, but I just know Pika is going to hate this change. I guarantee it. Or maybe he won't, but it like changes the entire way you play Bull at like a high level. Oh my gosh. I'll have to reach out to Pika to see what he says. I know there's a lot of like Bull mains out there, and I'm guessing like changes to that degree, people aren't gonna really like too much.
To make
We'll
him
see.
more healing, now charges his super.
Oh wow, that's really good.
Homing towards teammates. And
That's really good too.
now heals Doug to max health when an ally is revived.
Wow. That's really good too.
Now heals Doug to max health when an ally is revived.
It's that time of the every other month that we get a Brawl Talk, and we hope and pray that it's a good one. My biggest hope for this Brawl Talk is that we will get permanent features that are not completely directed at brand new players to the game. Maybe the final hypercharges in the game so then they can move on to something else. Maybe a new game mode, or like an addition to Showdown, or an addition to a current thing that we have in the game that could maybe use a little bit more after all these years. Just anything permanent to really spice up the core gameplay of the game. So we're gonna go through the whole thing, and if you end up enjoying this video, then make sure you subscribe because I will end up doing a skin giveaway of whatever skin they allow us to give away. And yeah, let's get into it. Lumi, dude, she's already so good. What is that? Okay, Lumi, she's getting a little bit freaky. My guy, like, Lumi's already the best brawler in the game. She's about to be crazy. Is this Doug? Does this mean he's not getting a rework? Oh no, poor guy. What is he gonna do though? Give a hot dog to the whole team?
Doug's main attack when he attacks. Kids make...
What? Okay, that's weird. I did not expect...
Doug's main attack when he attacks. Kids make...
What? Okay, that's weird. I did not expect that. So when the hot dog is on your teammate and you attack with them. That's kind of a cool support feature though. So, I mean, I don't mind it. What is Kit's gonna do? Is it gonna stun in like a radius?
Yes. His super still stuns the enemy,
Okay.
and he can move and attack normally.
Can it stun everybody in the radius then? Yeah, that's broken because how is anybody gonna fight back? Yeah, that's a free kill, especially in like a 1v1 scenario. That is such a free kill. Still no shield. I'm really sad about that, but whatever. They don't want to give him a shield. I don't care anymore. It's too late. Now, what about jumping on a teammate?
Kit heals targets more, and his yarn balls also bounce.
They bounce? How do they bounce? I didn't even see them bounce. All right, Igor, watch them bounce.
And his
Okay,
yarn balls
boom.
also bounce.
Huh? I don't even know what I'm looking at. RT, whoa.
Damage in security lasers around the south.
Hello? Wait, this is ridiculous. That's so weird and broken. It looks flashy, but what? Huh? That's just broken. That's literally just broken. Like, nobody is surviving this. Nobody is surviving. Chuck? Oh, poor guy. What the heck? What does it do?
Damaging steam behind him.
Oh, it just shoots off steam. Okay. Man, these two niche brawlers, they're never gonna see the light of day. But Shade, though, let's see what it does, because I'm excited for Shade.
The main attacks during his hypercharged super all deal maximum damage, even if the enemy is...
Oh, okay. So my concept was a little bit more tame, where I made his crit area wider. This one just makes it the entire thing, so he's gonna be one-shotting everybody during his hyper. So he just turns into a broken brawler, as per usual. That one's fine, I guess. Wow.
And also lasts for a longer...
Isn't that like his mutation that he got? Draco? It's gonna make his dragon fire like way longer and maybe a lot wider. It's just gonna make it broken. I mean, that's what hypers do. Yup. Okay.
In a wider area, which also have a longer range.
Yeah, that one's pretty self-explanatory. Bonnie.
Enemies when landing and taking
Oh, she
off
stuns.
and spitting out damage-dealing teeth around her.
Bro, okay, yeah, that's broken. She stuns and shoots out the wisdom tooth teeth that never help you, but maybe they'll help you in this situation.
Hades Mortis is the Legends of the Underworld Brawl Pass skin.
Wow, Mortis is getting another skin. Wisdom is eating good. This is a Brawl Pass skin. I don't know if I really like this Sandy skin. I mean, the features look really cool.
Turn his attention from...
Okay, yeah, this is a good, what's his name skin? Barry? Okay, wow, this is the Daryl. This is the sheep that we all saw. Wow. You know what? It's fitting. I kind of like this skin. Yeah, Lumi's getting the good treatment this update, I've noticed. She's getting the hyper, she's getting a skin. She's probably not getting nerfed that much unless her health is nerfed right here. It might be. I remember her having like 6,000 health, not 5,600. Yeah, she deserves a nerf.
Terrible puns.
Wow, these look sick.
With King Starter Bow and his
Ooh.
Start table.
Man, Bo already has so many good skins though. Okay, all right, that one's really good, bro. I like that chroma. Is this a Brawl Pass skin? It probably is, yeah. Bro, that looks really good. That reminds me of like old school RuneScape armor that I used to be obsessed with. The golden and black. There's this one that looks cool too, but then this. Maybe there's a bit too much gold, but yeah. Wow.
Knight Doug, hailing...
What is this? He turns into a dragon? Okay, that's kind of cool.
Who has traveled
That's a
many
Jackie
miles
skin?
from
What the heck?
Frontier World.
Okay.
Lily of the Woodland Realm.
Ooh, this skin line is actually very good. I hope that we get more than skins in this update, but at least they're still doing really well with the skins. Like, this theme of skin is always my favorite, and I'm surprised they do it this often.
Knight Bell.
That's a Bell skin? I thought that was Jesse at first. Bro, these skins are fire.
We have a new rank
skin. Who is that? Is that Dynamite? Oh my gosh, it is Dynamite. Possessed Dynamite. Okay, so this is going to be the one with all the tiers. So you can see right there, it looks all wild. That's probably with all of the tiers. That looks so weird. Oh, he turns into like a ghost?
As you progress through the Pro Pass, with a total of 10 unlockable rewards.
Wow, and there's even more skins. We need the content.
We have 6 new
Oh, 6 variants? Wait, there's gotta be an Igor variant. Bro, come here. Igor, come here. Okay, you and me, we're gonna watch this part real quick. There's gotta be a black cat. Come on. No, there's not. I'm gonna cry. I can't believe it. There's a Lulu one. Yeah, nah, there were no Igor skins. That's so saddening. I'm sorry, buddy, but you're being thrown out the window. I'm sorry for waking you up. It's for the content. Okay, but there is a skin for you. You could see there, Lulu, on the top left, there is a skin for you. It's pretty similar. So there you go. She's so mad at me. She can take the throne today.
We are doing a full-on Trophy Road rework
Whoa.
and introducing every player to the world
Okay.
of Star
The lore is here. Okay, yeah, this looks really good. I like this a lot more than what we already have. So there's like a whole map and you can unlock the locations. Yeah, look at that. That's very cool. I'm glad that they're doing this. This is definitely going to be a good change, especially for new players. For existing players, it probably won't be like anything, but...
Hypercharge start
Ooh, hypercharge drops. Okay, still, again, good for new players, not very good for existing players.
Trophy Road has been extended to 100,000 trophies.
100k. Okay, so that will be good for existing players if you haven't made it that far yet.
Records are the brand new achievement system.
Okay, so they're in the trophy road. Ooh, so we're seeing quests already. That was like win 20 games with Shelly, win 20 games with Frank, win 20 games with El Primo. So I wonder if these are going to like continue going up. So like after you win the 20, then you have to win like 100, and then you can kind of like keep track of even just how many wins you have per brawler, because the number will just continue going up exponentially until you're at like win 10,000 games with El Primo. That's my hope, at least, that it just continues going. Okay, boom, boom, you just saw it right there. That was it. It was like 100, 200, 300. I love that. And then there's like this new currency for this record level up. Is this like replacing fame or something? Oh, it's a background. That's cool. So what's the point of fame then? Like, what's the difference? Is fame just your pay to win screen and then this is your actual effort screen? Or like what? Where's fame? Where does fame even go into this? I don't know why I'm even asking that question, but I feel like this just makes fame a little bit obsolete.
And others are going to take a lot of skill to unlock, like defeating every brawler in a single solo showdown.
What? No way, defeating every brawler. I've done that before, like for a video. It's difficult. I'm glad that they're adding stuff like that. Like that stuff will take weeks or months to do because it's so difficult. Like you need everybody to not kill each other first, then you can actually start the challenge. But if somebody dies in the first 10 seconds, the match is already over with. That's a good challenge. Okay, so yeah, the harder they are, the better. The rewards, and if you get through brawlers like entire list, then you get their like old mastery stuff. Okay, yeah, I mean overall I think this is a really good feature. I think it is better than masteries because masteries were so boring. All you had to do was just play ladder. But so long as not every single quest is just win games, then yeah, I think this is a lot better. Yeah, like collect 10 collector's pins. This is just like achievements. So yeah, they're finally adding this. Own 25 player icons, unlock 5 titles, collect 5 rare skins. Okay, so there's a bunch of different stuff, and then there's brawler specific stuff. Stun 3 enemies with 1 super 2 times in a single match of classic solo showdown. So yeah, even for like per brawler, there are tons of different quests that you can do. New brawler. Okay, so we're getting the 2 new brawlers. I'm assuming he can walk on water, or can he go in the water? He goes in the water. That's cool.
He's a bit anxious, so prefers to watch
Okay,
others.
it's like Willow 2.0. That's how I'm feeling right now.
Also likes to stalk and attack them.
What is that?
Totally normal behavior.
What was that? It was jump, slide, slide.
Brawlers who have low health.
What? Oh, she goes for brawlers with low HP, so it's literally my main from League of Legends. She gets faster towards brawlers with low health. Okay, I might like this brawler.
When in water or bushes, swamp site.
So how do you You decide when to jump and when not to jump, because he just jumped 3 times there. Is it like jumping is swiping or jumping is auto aiming and then the slide is like the opposite? I don't really know yet. So you really need to rely on your teammates to get enemies low first and then you go in.
It also allows her swamp swipe damage to scale. The higher the enemy's health, the more damage she does.
Okay, yeah, that's like a really interesting brawler. We'll have to see if she's like Miko 2.0 or if she ends up being really bad because it's like hard for her to approach or something like that. I don't know. She had like, it looked like invisibility, speed, that like rage mechanic that makes her even faster. And I don't know, she has a jump, she can go over water. Yeah, this is really weird.
It couldn't be because it's a fake tree controlled by...
I like this design. This is a good brawler design. They don't do stuff like this very often anymore, I feel like. Is this part of the Cordelius and Lily trio? It might be.
For the death of one of their friends.
What is going on? What am I even looking at? Is it a circle attack always? It's like a delayed circle attack, so at least there's a little bit of thought behind it, but it is a circle, so that kind of sucks. What does the super do, though? Turn into like a helicopter.
Use these ends to reduce enemy brawler damage.
What the
Trunk's
heck?
main attack
So you can
is
like put sand on the floor when you attack? It's so weird.
This attack also flings ants around Trunk.
Trunk super launches them towards an enemy,
What?
dealing damage as they dash forward and also leaving piles of ants in their wake.
Trunk is an epic tank.
And will be
An epic
released in
tank
29
brawler.
gem
Huh.
flaming
It is a pretty simple one, so that's why it's an epic. Circle attack, dash super, drops like piles of ants on the floor. That's pretty much it. I mean, yeah. Out of all the circle brawlers, I think that one does look the most fun because of the delay. I know the delay would kind of like seemingly make it more annoying, but I think it adds a little bit more of thought behind the brawler gameplay itself. Angels and demons again. I guess that event did too well. They have to do it all over again. So is this what's gonna happen? Are we just gonna continue doing the same thing over and over again? Aside from like the achievement system and the trophy system, most of which is kind of better for new players, and it doesn't really change the core gameplay of the game at all. It doesn't really improve it. It just gives you like another goal to look at, like a number to look at, which is, again, like I like the achievements thing, but I feel like we're not getting enough changes to the actual gameplay of the game to convince people to stay on the game for more than like one day after the update comes out. So yeah, we're getting the Angels versus Demons event again, pretty much.
Each event will last these many days. Have
Oh
angelic.
wow, yeah, so it's just a repeat. Okay, I mean, these were fun to open, so like I'm kind of glad that it's happening and the skills are coming back. Maybe there's new ones.
To also be able to unlock previous
Oh,
entries.
so yeah, you can also get these again. So we're basically going back in time with like a little bit of extra spice to it.
And you can equip up to 3
Yep,
at the
it's
same
the
time.
card system, but you can equip 3 of them. Okay, that's fun. Temporary features.
The new demonic skins for Fang,
Ooh,
Bull,
Fang
and Gus
skin.
will be available in the
Oh,
demonic
those
drop.
skins look kind of fire. Yeah, I like those. Just so many skins in this update. What was that, like 30 skins so far?
Stay tuned for these 2 events coming
I
July.
really wonder how these abilities are going to break the game this time. Okay, new game mode alert. New content. Will it be permanent or will it get deleted within the time frame of this update? Will it be gone by next update? That is the big question here. So you have to avoid the ball. Okay, it kills you? Oh my gosh, no way. You can spawn trap so easily with this, I feel like. It just one-shots tanks. Okay, well, crazy.
Wow, and also
Oh,
scores a
so the
point.
ball is the only way to kill them. And if you get them down to 1 HP by other means, it just stuns them and then you can throw the ball at them. It looks fun. I have a feeling that as soon as it comes out, though, all we're going to see is people saying, what? I hate this mode. I keep getting one-shotted. And then the game mode's going to get killed. What is this? Another new game mode?
Coming in your Knights of the Star
Night
tables.
fight? Is that what I just saw?
Teams face off to capture each
Is this capture the trophy again? Maybe they're trying to just fix the game mode up. Let's see.
deliver them safely
Yeah, so
to their
it's
own base.
basically capture the
This
flag
sounds
again.
Like the trophy cannot be thrown, and brawlers carrying trophies can still attack.
Okay, so it is an update to capture the trophy. You can now hold the trophy while attacking and you cannot throw it anymore, so you can't just pass it back to your spawn, but you can still attack so you can defend yourself and it feels less clunky to play. I'm glad they're doing that. I'm glad they're continuing to bring the mode back, that they're just trying to fix it over time. That's what we like to see. Now, Token Run. What is this? Is this like the Uno event, but like reskin?
Players collect Star Park arcade tokens.
You can
Yeah.
no longer jump.
Oh,
with
you can't
tokens.
jump with them. So they're already saying like you can no longer do this because we've already had this mode before. I'm not sure if I really liked this mode very much. It felt a little bit like cheesy.
Draco Super now shows its duration. Can you believe
Oh,
that?
cool. Okay, so now we're looking at like little changes to the game, quality of life stuff. Out of bullets, but I'm reloading.
Tutorial has been updated.
The tutorial's been updated. Woo, new players, yeah.
2 brawler reworks.
Two brawler reworks.
Variable distance.
Huh? What? Pika, are you watching right now? Did you just see that circle at the end? Was that Stomper?
Hitting an enemy brawler during the charge will stop Bull and slow nearby enemies. His gadget, Stomper, makes his next super stun
You could customize the distance of the super? Okay, yup, Bull is gonna be a good brawler. Finally, bro.
variable distance. Hitting an enemy brawler during the charge will stop Bull and slow nearby enemies. His gadget, Stomper, makes his next super stun enemies briefly on
It
impact instead.
stuns them now? Okay, yup, this is a good brawler now. He went from like being terrible forever to being insanely good. Maybe even too good. That's crazy, dude. So base kit, Stomper is finally there. The thing we've been asking for forever. But now Stomper just got a huge buff.
Your boy Doug is
Wait,
also
what?
getting a rework to make him a more effective support.
How?
He has 3 changes. 1, a new
He
trait.
doesn't look any different. What's his trait?
Healing now charges his super.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's the one thing we've been asking for. That's also the one thing I've seen a lot of, I think pros or just like semi-good players say would make him like way too strong. So we'll see about that, but
His super is being changed to have extreme homing towards the team.
wow, you can't miss. That was insane. You shot like really far away from him and that still hit. Okay, so extreme homing, they said. So yeah, it's never gonna miss.
His star power, fast food, now heals Doug to max health when an ally is revived.
It could be a little niche, but like in situations where you go from 1,000 to 10,000 health, that's gonna be, yeah, Doug is gonna be a good brawler, I think. He still has no way to approach enemies, but that's a lot of stuff. Like being able to charge your super in the back is gonna be so broken in modes like Knockout, and honestly in a lot of other modes. And then the fact that you cannot miss your super, and with that star power, you basically buff yourself when you super them and the hypercharge. Okay, yeah, he's I think he's gonna be broken. I still think it's gonna be a situation where Doug will break the game when he's strong, so we'll have to see. So this is the skin that we're gonna be giving away. Subscribe for that. I'll do it whenever they allow me to. But yeah, all things considered, I think the influx of the permanent content in this update, besides skins, because I don't really count those anymore, are the 2 new game modes. There's actually 3. I forgot about the trophy one. One of which is a reskin of the Uno event, so I don't know if I should even count that one. And then the Dodge Brawl one. I feel like that mode is gonna be like super far range and you're never gonna want to get close, but it could be fun. And besides that,